Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on a hill. Isaac kept to himself, drawing pictures and playing with his toys as his mom watched Christian broadcasts on the television. Life was simple, and they were both happy. That was until the day Isaac's mom heard a voice from above. "Your son has become corrupted by sin. He needs to be saved." "I will do my best to save him, my lord," Isaac's mother replied, rushing into Isaac's room, removing all that was evil from his life. Again, the voice called to her. "Isaac's soul is still corrupt. He needs to be cut off from all that is evil in this world and confess his sins." "I will follow your instructions, Lord. I have faith in thee," Isaac's mother replied, as she locked Isaac in his room, away from the evils of the world. One last time, Isaac's mom heard the voice of God calling to her. "You've done as I've asked, but I still question your devotion to me. To prove your faith, I will ask one more thing of you." "Yes, Lord, anything," Isaac's mother begged. "To prove your love and devotion, I require a sacrifice. Your son, Isaac, will be this sacrifice."
Okay, that took too long. I forgot to end the starting thing on a silly notice. What the heck is this? Why do I have a continue? I definitely died. It's probably because I rage quit. It's because I went out there and instead of closing the game through the normal means, I hit Alt F4 because I was mad. That's why the game thinks that we still have a run going. But yeah. Same old story, same old tale. No more Eden tokens. I don't know what you do in this game without him, so we need to go get one of those back. We need another Eden token so that I can go have fun with the video game again. It's a necessity. You simply can't play The Binding of Isaac without one Eden token. It's all it takes. I think the craziest thing about going in between Eden and Lost, or specifically Tainted Lost, is that I play as the character who gets terrible builds all the time, and then I go play as the character who gets the crazy builds all the time. Except I'm probably gonna struggle more as the person with the crazy builds. That's just the way that the game is put together. 100% sets up for this feeling of oh, in the early game I'm so secure, and then I'm just gonna explode. That's the pain of it. Nobody wants to explode. I also think it's interesting that the buttons are the only way that you can witness those, I think they're called chargers in the game files. The only way that you can witness those chargers on an early floor is if you get them to spawn from a button, which just happened, I don't think it was all 4 buttons spawned it, but I think it happened 3 times in a row. Maybe not in a row, but we definitely got tons of spawns in that one room. I think as Tainted Lost, card reading for half off is a massive take. Will probably help us. It's hard to say for sure, but more secret rooms is always a good thing. Or on floors where I'm scared of existing through the basic rooms, I might be able to skip to the boss or something. Yeah, get fucking owned, Strawberry Milk Widow. You don't know anything. All you know is end my run, apparently. Okay. I feel like that jump was really fast. It probably wasn't, but I feel like that jump was really fast. And now we're in the part where any other content creator here would stop. We got a health down from that, by the way, which is the best roll ever. I think other content creators would be like, "Ooh, I lost my mantle. Time to reset." No. We're cooler than that in this house. We deal with the consequences of our actions, even if it makes us cry and waste tons of time. I think one of the major differences between like people who have played this game a lot and people who have not. It's not even what I was trying to say. I think more people who have played the game in like its flash state, like way far back in the day. I feel like there's a difference in that we don't reset as much. I of course only started with Rebirth, but I've been playing the game for forever, and thus restarts feel icky to me. Whereas I feel like most anybody that you like see getting into Isaac in Repentance, they're like, ooh, what items should I hold R for? Which isn't terrible. I think that you can't call that a bad or a good thing. It's just so incredibly jarring. Like I never expect it. Because to me, it's like the act of resetting is when I'm already in a terrible mood and I'm like giving up my ability to have a regular run. That's like that's what we in the business call baby ragium. Like it's not really. I don't take the tool seriously. Whereas a lot of people are like, I won't even touch this game with a 20-foot stick unless I have my trusty little R button, which is just like, okay. It feels like you're missing some of the glory of Isaac. Also, I'm crying. We aren't allowed to get our Diplopia, which is sad. I mean, oh, you know, the best part about this entire run is we're just gonna die to turdlets, so it doesn't. None of it matters actually. Yeah, my bad for trying to plan for the future. We got turdlets. I should have planned around that instead. Dog, that was the most intense turdlet fight of my entire life. How did I hitlist that? Ah, shit. Now I need to go plan for the future again. Yeah, there's literally no way for me to get the money for this. Like, that's just not happening. That's cruel. That's cruel. I think it's a 50-50 for our secret room here. Is it? It was. You know? That'll help a little bit. Depending on the way that this game will go, this will help a bit. Flamingo looking at some pixels. Yeah, man. Oh, the second... not even second floor, because I died. Dog, imagine I picked up the glitched crown and then freaking died to turdlets. I would have screamed. I would have screamed. Can that character get soul hearts? No. This character is allowed 1 bit of health at a time. Whenever I have that little cross in the top left, that is my 1 hit that I am allowed. I can't stack more than that. Most items that give you bonus lives are taken out of the game. We get 1 hit and then the next one cursplodes us, and that's this character's gimmick. Is we have really low chance of survival, but to make up for it, all of your item drops are not item drops. The items that you like find are forced with RNG to be better. So it's stuff that just like wouldn't work on the Lost. It doesn't show up at all. Like, since by existing I have Flight and Spectral, any item that is purely Flight, purely Spectral just won't show up ever. So our item pool is just a lot prettier and full of nicer stuff that I like. A bunch of lower tier items are just taken out entirely. And that was an introduction of one of my mods that I have. That's called Schizomantle, where sometimes the game will just play the little sound effect of me taking damage, even when that's not the case at all, even slightly. And it's really funny, and I'm sorry, but it'll probably stress out chat about 100 times more than it'll ever stress me out. Because I've played this game with the mod on for quite a while, so to me it just registers as like, ha ha, and then I move on with my life. Okay, be nice to me. Fuck, dude. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck, dude. This run's over. There's no shot I win. There's no shot I win. There's no shot I win. This is a stupid run. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't like it here. I don't like it here at all. I've been put in a universe where I'm not okay with anything. Although they added a synergy with Polyphemus and Dr. Fetus. That's a cool thing that they did. I'm still not over the fact that I lost my run by picking up that item, but you know, we'll get over it eventually. If anybody's not up to pace yet, I just got my tears replaced with bombs on the run where I have no healing at all ever. So this is gonna be a run. This is going to be a run. And there is that, the synergy with Polyphemus, which makes my bombs explode twice. It does, like, big explosion and then small explosion. That's gonna kill me. Like, any extra explosions that are gonna be happening without my consent, that's a death sentence. That's how you die in this video game. Man, I'm overwhelmed. I think a lesser Isaac player would have lost all of their spirit. This game is really fun, I think. Fuck, dude. I'm completely overwhelmed. I'm completely overwhelmed. I'm like, I don't even know how to commentate. I'm scared. And I think the run's over. That tears down sucks. That tears down sucks. Major ass. Galaz, temperance means nothing to me. Honestly, kind of crazy RNG with the skull drops. No, nothing that we care about. Got all of our secret rooms. Okay. We're forced to go and do other stuff with the run. And of course we get fucking champion Baby Plum. Evil, evil game. Okay. So if I'm running through my mental paths to try and figure out what's in my devil deal and what's in my angel deal that will mess with this run and the way it is, I think Devil Deal has a couple items that would turn this like joke hee the run is over into like ha ha ha, just put your controller down, it's actually over. Like you'd have a faster restart if you just held the R button. So I think I'm going Devil Deal because it's funnier. I got the lame option. Because all that the angel deals would really give to us is, like, the RNG items that don't really do anything. There's fire rate up, which would be good. There's damage up, which would be nothing. There's a bunch of homing, which would help, but I think that it would assist too much. It would make the run boring. So thusly, we're forced with the funny option of getting the bad thing. Oh, what's this? A couple more boss fights? You know? Don't mind if I do. Yes, I got the one that I wanted. Healing? No healing at all, ever. And, oh, it gave us a wild card after it didn't give us a Diplopia? That's cruel, game. That's cruel. You're evil. Gale's Blood, please die immediately. Fuck. Please go away. Thank you. And bro didn't spawn any ads. That's beautiful. 2 of spades, amazing. 2 of spades, amazing. Oh, never mind. That's an ace of spades. I'm really, really happy that I messed up my buttons and I didn't accidentally use that. That would have been terrible. That would have been bad. Is a Yarrow wildcard anything? That's almost something. That's like, we're missing one piece of the puzzle for that to be silly. Oh, is that C-section? It doesn't even do anything. It's like... Yeah, C-section wouldn't even do anything. I'm picking it up anyway. I would like it. But I think even if I get C-section, it's not gonna do anything. And the thing that we actually want is bone spurs. But we go for C-section anyway because hee hee hoo hoo. Okay, I got it. So, does anything change? Holy shit! Oh, we're free from bombs! Oh, the run's alive! Oh, let's go! We've escaped our... The curse is worse, 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 the curse is worse. Oh, the curse is worse, 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 oh, the curse is worse. What? I feel like they added a bunch of synergies to the game that I don't know about. And I'm not okay with it. If anybody didn't notice what just happened there, anytime one of my C-section shots hits an enemy, it drops an active bomb. and it's okay. Okay. Thank goodness. It looks like we only get one bomb. It looks like there's one bomb allowed per, which thank God. It's still doing the like double explosion thing, but we're safer. It's not all over. I can send off one shot and focus on protection. This runs silly. Oh man, this actually kind of sucks a bit, cause we're to put my to put some thought process out into the world, just to like get my bits on the places. This wild card copies the most recent effect that you did. This Jera duplicates all pickups, so it feels like there's something there that is close to being insane, but it's not quite. And sadly, the wild card is looking like a better thing to keep with us, but the Jera is just cooler. Are you aiming for Mega Satan or Isaac? So this run is actually just for the goal of getting an Eden token back, which all we have to do for that is kill Isaac's heart, which is pretty easy. Or not Isaac's heart, Mom's heart. That's the boss of Womb 2, and so just like, because that is a very, very easy goal to go for, that's why I do this on Tainted Lost, where there's a lot more things happening. Because if I turned on the game just to beat the heart on like a regular character, that's boring. That's no content. There's nothing happening there. Whereas I feel like with this, there's all sorts. There's so much. I think I need the glass eye. I don't want the glass eye, but it's the correct option. But yeah, if I attain my goal of getting an Eden token, then we're gonna go for chest Mega Satan. But we're already on Devil Deal path, so Mega Satan is gambling. The usual way that you sort of squeak your way into a Mega Satan fight when you're not supposed to involves health. So we're not allowed that option in the slightest. So Mega Satan is probably not gonna happen. Oh, I'm terrible. I'm literally just fucking garbage. I just lost my only health to that. Okay. Well, you know what they say, show's gotta go on. I'm fine. I'm just, it's nervous laughter. It's, you can tell the second I make any of these decisions that, like, actively stress me out, you can tell. It's obvious that it's bad for me. I wonder if this rock has a crawl space under it in the light world. I'm gonna go chiggly check that out. It's what, you? Oh, yeah, there was this rock right here, which has been destroyed, so weemp womp. Okay, you don't give me what I want. Wild card, give it? No. Okay, that sucks. We have to go keep on existing without getting hit. Oh, boo me. Playing the video game under the constraints that I've set for myself. How terrible I am. I think the fact that the bombs explode twice is just, it's single-handedly the thing that's gonna end me. Because I'm gonna stop being in full control for literally an instant, and I'm gonna fire 2 shots instead of 1, and then the bombs are gonna slingshot directly into my face. Like, that's the only path that this, like, goes down. That's the world in which I die. I like all the backwards sprites. It's mildly funny to me. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna Google something, because I just realized that there's a way I can make this more interesting if I want to. Isaac G. Eden token. Come on. Tell me how your tokens work. What the hell? Eden tokens which are awarded every time Mom's Heart, It Lives, Ultra Greed, or the Beast is defeated. I think this is a Beast run now. Because the Beast is the hardest thing on that list. So, like, shit, why not? Let's go for the Beast. We're already in the trenches. That's wild. I didn't know that the Beast gave you Eden token. That feels counterintuitive. Oh, the spider. Oh, I'm filled with so much fear. So much fear. I'm so happy those bombs were on the same exact cycle. Right, give me my Yara. That's also, the Yara wasn't even what I picked up there. I'm bad at words. Then, yes, we know that perfection is the correct one. That's, fuck. Me being mocking made me actually consider the other side. Fuck. I hate perfection. It's too good. It's good to the extent that it's boring. It's good to the extent that I don't want it. Oh yeah, and Lun, you probably, if you only watch Isaac on my stream, which I assume isn't the case, but I very distinct, that was the most insane dodge in all of fucking history, dude. Like, if that's not clipped at the end of my stream, I'm gonna go back in myself and clip it. Like, that's how cool that dodge was. One more. God, I love this video game. At least we're in a controlled scenario now. It's life is in my hands. It's no longer a whole bunch of nonsense. It's all because of the fire. You could say that. You could say that it's because of the fire. I think the funnier thing is to say that it's all because of that. What was it, like a fucking range down pill? It would be funnier if I remembered the specific pill that it was, but it was just like a white nothing pill that was just like next to a fire. It wasn't even the fire that killed me. It was my own greed because I saw something close to the fire and I was like, I could do it, you know. I'm good enough at the video game. I can go pick up that pill with no consequences, surely. I don't. I kind of want to reset this one just because it's boring. That's silly, I know. But it's my true, honest emotions. I guess, at least knowing that the Beast is going to be our method of getting tokens from the future, I can exist on some better runs, I think. Because with just It Lives being the goal, I feel like it's very, very easy to just kind of stare at it like, oh, you know, this is just something that I do every single run. It's not going to be hard at all. And then you don't care, and then you need to manufacture some interesting gameplay into the mix because the game itself is putting you to sleep. The Beast is always a question, though. That's gonna be a rough fight. That is an amazing trinket to get early on. Although, to be fair, saying to get early on is hardly anything because we have only been early on this run, on this stream. We have not seen past mines or caves 2. That's as far as we've gotten. Which I guess to some fucking bastard. I should have gotten my item room. Little fucking bitch. You. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to play with you anymore. I was looking at my my Blue Baby's only friend instead of my Lost, and that Schizomantle totally got me. I 100% I thought I took damage there. Getting got is so funny. Okay, this is fucking garbage. Bleh. Thank you, Blue Baby's friend, for being the most overpowered item in the entire video game. People who say Haunt is a hard fight have clearly never picked up this item. Also, that's unfair, because you need to do, like, a kind of mean unlock to get Blue Baby's only friend. Not, like, really mean, but, like, it's mean from the mindset of somebody who hasn't played the game before. Like, I'm pretty sure it's only a Satan kill or an Isaac kill, but it's still terrifying. This is one of the few defensive items that you can get. We have a very, very shockingly defensive build for Tainted Lost. I don't know why I felt the need to do that. It's just, we're on the basement. We have to get some use out of Blue Baby's only friend, because Blue Baby's only friend will immediately stop being useless the second we're not in the basement anymore. So it's just, it simply has to happen. I need to feel something positive in life. Right. That's a rare one with extra shit in it. Oh yeah, get bombed! You fool. Fell for the oldest trick in the blunder. Oh wait, that's a I was too excited on blowing up Little Horn. I didn't realize there was a Perthrow. I 100% should have Perthrowed this room. Like, there's no universe where Perthrowing this room is the bad idea. Because the way that items spawn, both of those items that we got are considered boss quality, just because of the way that they spawn. And if I were to re-roll them with a Perthrow, they would become item room items, which is just, that is a perfect upgrade with no downsides in the slightest. If I wasn't holding one of the, like, 3 defensive items you can get in the game, I would be taking that Diplopia, but alas, there might be free shit in here. No. Well, you know, there might be free shit in there. There might be free shit! No. Cellar 2, that means we go Downpour. I feel like I play Tainted Lost kind of relaxed, but it's I think a million hours in any game will do that to anybody. It's just that I'm not witnessing anything that is fully new. I mean, that last run, there was a few synergies that were completely new. I'll admit that, but on most Tainted Lost runs, I don't see anything that is above and beyond the typical. It's a very rare thing to occur. It is to have a run where I'm like, holy shit, there's all sorts of things happening that I don't know. Also, of course the game had to give us a a Dross. Just the fucking classic Isaac. Anytime there's a choice between it giving the floor that you want and the floor that's like 5 times harder, you're gonna get the floor that's 5 times harder. That's just the way it is. Yeah. Easiest secret room to find in my entire life. They should try screaming that one to the heavens next time. Did I just hear a ghost spawn, or was that just like the sound of that particular explosion? I don't know. It sounded like there was something slightly different that occurred. This room could kill. But it didn't. And you know what room could also kill? Oh, it's for the piece of trash garbage bad item. Oh, but it's my own personal rule to fight all of these. Ah. Alright, you fucking blubby bastard. Don't you dare fucking hurt me. I have car battery telekinesis. You theoretically, I should be invincible to you. No, it looks like car battery does not affect telekinesis at all. That felt like I had the exact same timer on it. Oh, that was strange. Turdlet, like, began its animation to attack, and then instead its health went down, and so it had to change forms. Yo, free item! Not stressful at all. Also, thank you, my trinket, for finally fucking working. Okay, that sucks. I'm actually mad about this one, because we have to take Birdseye, and oh, we get both of them. I don't want both of them. Ocular Rift is an item that kills you. Blood Clot won't kill me. Yay! Are there any shopkeepers that I care about in here? No. There's a Grapefruit shopkeeper, but I keep on desperately waiting for it to show up. And it just has not happened on stream in the slightest. Okay. Please be easy. Turdlet, that's the easiest one you can get. I don't even know if we'll need telekinesis on this one. Yeah. Thank you, Birdseye. Thank you, Birdseye. Yep, and now we're not allowed to have the fun trinket anymore because our Birdseye is now on a 50-50 chance of happening every single shot I fire. Because perfection is the most boring trinket in the game. But we have to. It's on a run where my goal is to beat up the beast. I think that this is something that I have to do. It's a demand of life. I get to ban somebody while drinking coffee. That's a lie. I'm drinking coffee later than that. I get to ban somebody while thinking about drinking coffee. Now, isn't that epic? Where the heck did a dime come from? Or, not a dime, a nickel? Yeah, just up here, casually. Okay. I feel like this caves is gonna be pretty easy. Just in case anybody's worried. And anytime that I get this combo, I feel the need to mention that this is post-nerf. This is after this combination has been nerfed quite literally into oblivion. I mean, they turned a 100% chance into a 50% chance. It's a hell of a nerf. And it still feels insane. Oh, you again. What brought you here? It's a lot to deal with. It's one of those ones where you fucking have to. You have to. I don't want to. You have to. Also, these guys you learn to be afraid of when you play the Lost. If I can get no, bro, Curse loaded faster. Oh, hi. I would love Lusty Blood. It's right after Headless Baby. Thank you, Schizomantle. Thank you. Got exactly what I wanted. Cool. Characters dancing never gets old. I love how they have a different 3D model for all of the characters. It's so fucking good. And like the Tainted Cain one is I didn't even Glitch Crown the Cursed. The Tainted Cain model is like crying because he knows that the item is good, but he also knows that he can't pick it up ever. Our goal is Guillotine. I know that sounds like a weird take, but that's the plan. Yay! And the reason we take Guillotine is because it's what we in the business call a tier delay down, which means it's a fire rate up, but it doesn't follow the typical rules of one. So we are allowed to go above the typical maximum fire rate because we picked up Guillotine. That's just like a little benefit that it has. Backstabber would make the game already so easy, so we're going for it. I don't think I deserved that. I feel like I messed up the timing, and yet here I am, still the owner of the item that wins the run. It's strange. Another curse of watching other people play Isaac religiously, of watching other people play any game religiously, is there's an intense urge to just like say shit that other people have said. which is probably accentuated by the fact that I use other people's YouTube videos to like cope and shit. So like when I'm having a really terrible bad day, I'm like, oh, let me go rewatch this grapefruit video for the 100th time in a row. So that surely puts them into my vocab a little bit more. But I've definitely had some streams where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna play this game that I love because I watched Grapefruit stream it. And then I play for like an hour and a half, and then I'm like, oh shit, I'm not being Kirbymancer, I'm being Diet Grapefruit. I need to like cut that shit out. Because Grapefruit already did this. Like I need to be somebody else. I need to have some amount of personality. And that's weirdly hard to be in charge of all the time. Like I feel like that's one of those things where I would not have thought about it literally ever if I wasn't such a big fan of content creation, and then on top of that, such a big fan of like watching the same 3 videos on repeat. Okay, bombs before I forget, because this is our accursed floor. I don't know why I called it floor accursed. I think accursed is just a word I like. One of them things I find fun to get out of my jaws. But yeah, the reason that I was saying that is Grapefruit has a Isaac video that I think the title is like The Binding of Isaac, Strange Luck. And I said like, this run is strange. And I stopped myself, but I was very close to just verbatim, just saying like the sentence he said in that video where he got the title from. And it's just like, no, shut up, Kirbymancer, you're not, be your own man. You know how to say unique words, I swear. It might be hard to remember all the time, but it's a skill that you possess. And then instead of saying anything unique, I just complained. I got loud. I'm not even gonna mess with that left pedestal because a Tech 2 would ruin me. Spiderweb bombs does not ruin me, so I am okay. I know I have a pretty good success rate on getting what I want out of the Glitched Crown, but that last run proves it's only one bad take away from ruining your entire Tainted Lost. It's truly all it takes is a single bad pick. Gotta love how those enemies are purely invincible when they can't be seen. You can just fill the entire room with projectiles, and they'll only die when they decide to. I thought the room was cleared. Fuck. That's bad. And we also just, there is a way to get health back. You have to get a special specific card, and we just, the special specific card hasn't shown up a single once. We've gotten quote unquote lucky with getting Glitched Crown twice in a row. We've gotten extremely unlucky with the fact that we are so desperate for a card that I'm gonna go bomb a bunch of skulls. Because like, yeah, telekinesis helps. That's crazy. I wanted a card. I don't want more variables to think about. It's fucking Ipecac in there. There's an Ipecac in there. I don't want Ipecac. Ipecac would end me. I do want Dry Baby, but Dry Baby is right next to Ipecac. Dry Baby is right next to Ipecac. You know, we didn't get Ipecac. That's a success. That's a dub in my book. That's, as much as it doesn't feel like it, raw success. we didn't pick up the item that ends the run. Oh, this room's doo-doo. I'm not a fan of this one at all. Just because the longer I exist in there, the more it gets covered in fires, the more I have to deal with the consequences. Now, I don't have any money. Boss options would be cool. Don't care. Alright. If it's Clutch or Singe, I think there's a very, very real chance that I just die. You know? Pile of Shit is the one that I have the most practice against. That's a rock fact. And Backstab is really good against it. Cool. I'm happy that resolved as fast as it did. Then we're going Beast, so I'm not allowed to go to Mausoleum. Mausoleum is off the table, even though I get in there free. Not allowed. Not allowed, not allowed, not allowed. I didn't get what I want, but that's fine. Boy, boy, boy. Oh, there you are. I knew I was missing something on this floor. Oh, this is like guaranteed. Thank you, Schizomantle. This is like guaranteed to give me one of the bosses that I hate. One of the bosses that's gonna end me. Oh, and literally none of this. The only one of these items that has a chance of freeing me from this is if I pick up Mom's coin purse and it just by chance has a Telepills in it. That's the only way out of this hell. I got what I wanted though. Oh, it's the shell. I forgot that the shell can even show up in here. If you're a fake Isaac fan, you might think about calling this guy the Rapscallion. And that, I tell you friends, is bad. Because that's exactly what I was just complaining about earlier, where you're doing another YouTuber's bit. You're not doing your own bit. Walking into the shell fight and going, oh my god, it's Rapscallion! That's not you, that's Lazy Matman. Lazy Matman came up with that one. The worst part about that bit that Lazy Matman did is it's so genuine. He gets a fight with the shell and he's like, what the hell is your name? I have no clue what your name is supposed to be. And he's just like, you know what, whatever. I'll fucking name you myself. And ever since he has decided to call that one boss Rapscallion instead of the shell. And it sucks because I'll sit here and I'll watch Lazy Matman videos, and then I'll be in my own run, and then I see that guy, and I'm like, oh, that's the shell. It's just like, I swear I know what things in Isaac are. I swear, I swear, I swear. Alright. Floor where I have to do important stuff. Actually, floor where I'm mad about the fact that I'm holding my credit card right now. This would be cool if this took me to the devil. No. Right. What do I care about you? Rotten Baby? No, I want the virus. Golden Razor would also be okay. I feel like I cursed myself there. I feel like if I didn't say that, I would have gotten what I wanted. Just a little hypothetical guess. I don't know why, but when I walked into that arcade, I felt an intense urge to walk into the blood dono machine. Even though that would just end me. Also, bear with me for a moment. I think I saw my Montezuma's Revenge doing something stupid. That's strange. It's just the... Despite being very much a poop blast from your ass, it emanates out of the bottom of my head. It's definitely not an ass blast. I can confirm you that one. Please be extra card room. That is a weird looking extra card room. Okay, so we want... Technically we want Proptosis, but I'm not happy about it, so I'm gonna try to get Pupula Duplex instead, and then I'll just, like, bitch when I get Proptosis instead. Oh no, would you look at that? I got the bad one. That's such a shame. I love knowing where the bosses spawn. I mean, granted, it's rare for the boss to spawn in the middle on depths. That was just RNG check the second I opened my mouth. Although very much true. It's always a bad idea to call your Isaac runs early, but I think we're gonna beat the beast on this one. I just call it a guess, call it a feeling. I think we're gonna make it past the beast on this one. That feels like what's gonna happen. Alright. Now, give me the thing that I want, which is right after compost. Yeah! Alright. Gambling. Give me like 5 amazing items. That's dog shit. We're saving our credit card still. The credit card just buys a whole shop or devil deal for the price of your credit card. And so I want a shop that has more than a single pedestal that I care about, which for some reason has been very rare this run. We've gotten blessed with a bunch of other stuff. Cool, we don't have to give a shit about taking our credit card to the devil deal, because the devil deal, once again, was not a shop with more than one thing that I care about in it. Then let me do the math here. I think money equals power is going to be worse than Whore of Bad. Thank you. What a terrible night to have this worse. Dude, that's the smallest trap chest the world has ever seen. You know what? I don't even trust it. I don't want that trap chest anywhere near the center of the room. Get that shit to the side. I will not be walking into you on accident. The run is not gonna end to that tiny little baby trap chest. If I'm allowed to make one decision this whole fucking run, it's that. I refuse to die to that critter. We also have yet to see our key piece. That's not a key piece to going to the beast fight. There's a... Oh, there you are. A specific surprise tool that will help us later. That we need for the way of the world. So, credit card, we're taking to the next floor with us, so you get to hang out right there. Then we go hold on to our fool card. Wow. I did one of my, like, vocal stints, and I got scared. I kind of... Nobody, like, comments on it, and I don't think I have a big enough fan base for anybody to care. But I feel like I vocal stim so much for a content creator. Maybe it's just me, but I definitely get self-conscious about it when I'm, like, looking back through footage, and I'm just like, ooh, you coulda, ooh, you know? Or I'm just like, I think it's a good thing to keep on saying stuff throughout the whole stream, but I think it's a bad thing when, like, a fifth of everything you say is just bleh, bleh, bleh. That's just my headcanon, though. Just my personal opinion. Oh, it's Stompy Mom. I definitely almost died because I just assumed it was regular Mom rather than Stompy Mom. That's just to share a little bit of my personal worldview with everybody there. I was probably a second or two away from just, like, standing there and doing nothing as she stomped on top of me. It was just, like, the doors took a little bit too long to open, and I was like, oh shit, and then I just held a random button, and luckily was gifted the ability to survive. Okay, we're done with this floor. Hello, Mausoleum. Oh, it's fucking Gehenna. It's always Gehenna. I was very close to bwebwebwang again there. Be something amazing. Yo, it's the thing I care about. This could be a great credit card. If this turns into a black market, best credit card in the universe. That is very obviously not a black market. This is a choice, though. Polyphemus and Capricorn are both going to be amazing. Capricorn's another one of them fancy tier to lay down. So is Mom's Perfume. So I think I'm going to aim for Capricorn and then be not upset if I go a little bit late. I know Polyphemus is, like, the cool one, but it's... Since our build is based on getting fire rates off and Polyphemus tanks your fire rate, I think that it is not the play despite being a play. Didn't get Capricorn, still got the tier to lay down. I'm not upset. Glitched Crown just feels like so much of me just like talking and predicting. It was just like, I think this thing is gonna happen. I would like this thing to occur. That was the thing that I wanted to occur. Like 100%. I wanted the dad's coin because of the luck upgrades. I know it probably doesn't seem like luck does much past 10, but it definitely still does. You just have to, like, care. Also, shout out to the little goat enemy for being the first thing to scare me so bad that I used my telekinesis in like 5 floors. I was feeling very safe behind my wall of fire, and then that one little goat guy. Oh, I need Cricket's body. I need Cricket's body now. It's right after Inner Eye. Is it? No, it's right after the little chest. I want to punch something. That's a sad way to be. That is a honestly tragic. Genuinely tragic. It's just probably the item there that does the least for me. None of those items were like problem causers, but that's the one that doesn't help at all ever. Because all the little chest is gonna do is drop trinkets, and I've already dedicated this run to my trinket that gives me a whole bunch of luck, so it's just the little chest is here to look pretty. That's about it. Please, room. That was one of those moments where the 50-50 nature of my build caused a couple problems. I should really not be so stingy on my telekinesis. We're in Gehenna, of all places here, like... I should be stingy. Yeah. There's little chests spawning a trinket that I'm never gonna touch. Technically that one's touchable, but it would be a waste of time for me to go touch it, because then I would just have to pick up the one that I'm already holding. And there's no, like, mechanics in the game so that you need to use up trinkets. The way that trinkets work is you just need to get them to show up on the ground for the next one to occur. So, even in the shot pedestals, like, that's a trinket, those showing up physically on my screen means that those won't show up again until we've cycled through every single trinket of the entire game. Oh, a king champion, cool, I'm not scared of that at all. I mean, technically it doesn't really affect me, but, like, it has to be on the spooky guy. That's the reason that affected me on this run is just the enemies that have a little champion or a little crown above them, they get I think it's a multiplier to their health, which is just it's hard. I mean, as somebody whose major strategy is to explode enemies before they have a chance of hurting me, giving an enemy a whole bunch more health is probably main threat number one to me. There was so much fire in the middle of that room, I couldn't even tell there was a chest in it. Imagine if that was a fucking trapped chest and I died there. That would have been tragic. I would have screamed. There's also literally no places left in the entire game where I get to use my credit card, so I'm gonna turn my credit card into a normal card. And that was strategy. That was a benefit. That was like... we improved the run by doing that, whether it looks like it or not. I know it may look like all I did was turn my cool-looking card into a less cool-looking card, but it had a benefit, I swear. Oh, I wonder if I didn't... Shit, there's a prerequisite that helps a lot that I think I just conveniently forgot to do. Because I don't really do beast runs that often. It's not something that my my mental is prepared for. I hope that I'm lucky enough to have just done it without thinking about it consciously. Also, yes, be happy. I have transformed all of the divorce dialogue into Azumanga Daioh. That's terrible for me. Okay. No combat bombs allowed to be used anymore. I love Tainted Lost because as you do your run, you're just like, alright, this thing is off limits, this thing is off limits, this thing is off limits. What the hell's happening with the floor in this room? There's like a wall tile just hanging out on the floor. Oh, rare enemy. Rare enemy! Nobody's ever seen those quad soy milk spiders. They're made up. Nobody knows about them. That's kind of a joke, but in actuality, all of the enemies that nobody knows about are hidden away in this mirror mines. I guess you should. It's better to call it the Ascent mines, but I think it gets my point across when I call it a mirror because it has the little like mirror effect and backwards sounding music on it. Ugh. We didn't see the other super rare cool enemy that nobody knows about. I kind of wish I got it on film, but whatever. I'm sure somebody else has gotten every single enemy on film. There's no reason for me to demand that I follow the same goal. Oh, Haunted Chest, that almost killed me. When you first unlock the Haunted Chest in this game, it feels like the biggest fuck you ever. But like nowadays, I think it's so fun. Oh, I don't want the red butterfly. Like, there's just so much happiness to be had of being scared of all of the things that can help you. I know it sounds bad. It does. Oh, yay! We casually did the thing. I wonder what trinket that was. You know, that was probably our crystal key. because we started the run with a crystal. Well, not started. We got a crystal key on like floor 2, which I know I carried with me. I'm pretty sure I agonized about taking the perfection over the crystal key. Cool. I wish I were a bird. I really hope that not many people know that I'm a huge Ultra Turbo weeb, and then they'll just like watch 50 Isaac runs in a row. I guess, you know, I have Miku. The Miku mods ruined that. Because nobody would be a Miku fan without being a weeb. And the fact that the Miku mods are so second nature that I didn't even consider them, like that's a pipe dream. The thing that I was saying, that's a joke. That's not real. That can't happen. What I was gonna say before I realized it was completely stupid is it would be very, very funny if somebody had no clue that I was into anime at all, and then just had to deal with the Azumanga Daioh dialogue and just like, I wish I were a bird. Fine, thank you. I feel like that would be a very funny thing to experience when you don't have any finally! Finally! And it actually came from Little Chess too. I forgot Little Chess can even drop cards. I have a mod on it, but the burger is the one thing in the whole game that can give me my one hit back. We survived the whole ass fucking run without that sucker. We got it back. Guys, we're at full strength again. My Tainted Lost is gonna be like one hit away from as maximally beefy as you can get it without a death certificate. Which means that you can... Okay, I'll be like 1 or 2 hits away from the reasonable maximum of health that you can get on this character. Through other methods, you can totally get more hits, but on a regular run where I'm not given death certificate, I'm about as beefy as you can get. Oh shit! I was listening to the to the dialogue and having fun, not paying attention to my enemies. I have no clue how close I got to taking damage there, but I know that was close. I know that was close. It wouldn't have ended the run because we got our beloved burger, but one of those ones where it's just like, ooh, wait, don't throw yet. We're in the home stretch. Right. Now I just need to put on my boss fighting pants. I've beaten Dogma off of the start of an Eden run that had fucking glowing hourglass in it. There's no way that I don't win this one, right? Like, I have so much practice. It's gonna be funny when I lose, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think that's the universe we live in. Dude, getting a troll bomb in there? That feels like it's really rare. I don't know if that's ever happened to me before. Oh yeah, I forgot Glitch Crown worked on this. I kind of just wanted the inner child, but now there's Parasitoid in front of my face. Like, shit, dude. You know what? I'll aim for inner child and I'll be okay if I get Parasitoid. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Something good? None of that affects me. We want Mom's Eye. Mom's Eye is the only thing that affects me. Yay! We got all the items that we wanted. Alright. Come at me, Dogma. I don't know how telekinesis works with your Godhead attacks, but I assume that the game will be nice and not kill me. That was a Schizo Mantle. Yep, just stack firearm where he's gonna spawn. Good, this is the attack that you want. It's a little hard to see through the scorched earth, but I should be fine. Yep, that's it. Yes! Okay, hard part of the fight done. The rest of this should be a fucking breeze. This should be easy baby mode. We genuinely got really lucky that Dogma just I forgot about that mod. We genuinely got really lucky that Dogma just sort of sat over and died. I do believe that if we took one hit on Dogma, we would have been given a hit back due to the way that this boss fight works, but I'm perfectly fine not relying on that. I just have to hope that my serious amount of fire is enough to take down any threat. Okay. Pestilence was doing some weird stuff there, so I was very unsure of my safety in the universe. I was very, very unsure of my safety. Whew. In my mind, this one is the hardest guy, but he's also, I think, the one with the least health, so we're probably gonna explode him before he even does anything. Yeah. That right there was the start of his hard attack that hits you, and instead of getting it off, bro just died, so that's a benefit. It's good for us. One time I used telekinesis because I'm scared. I think telekinesis genuinely saved me from a hit there, or at least it was very close. Telekinesis will not save me from anything here, but we didn't need it. Cool. I know I already said it, but I think we won. The final section of this fight is not the hard part of it. Hello, Miku. I think I just schizomantled again. I'm not 100%. Another great part of this fight is that the beast has a sucky move, which they're doing right now, and oh, never mind. I'm a fucking liar. I assumed that the fire projectiles that are enemies and fire projectiles that are mine would have similar AI, but no. She sucks in enemy fire projectiles, not player fire projectiles. I should have known. I should have been aware. That's truly a failing on my part. Also, where are the projectiles below me? There's some spinning circles there. I don't know what the hell that is. That's an Eden token. We got our freaking token, baby. That was a fucking stream, man. I kind of want to turn that one into a video. We had so many ups and downs. I think only getting one extra burger the entire stream that I play Tainted Lost is really funny.
He saw his mother mourning the loss of her son.
I do like this ending.
He saw his father leaving them.
And since we never do this one ever, I'm gonna let it play out.
He saw his mother sleeping and his father taking money from her purse. He heard the late night fights they had that kept him up at night, and the guilt he felt for what he believed he was causing. He felt the pain in his stomach during those sleepless nights, and saw his shadow in the closet waiting for him. As he rose, he felt his fears drop from his body, his shame, his worry pulled from his being. As he became lighter, his ascent became faster. He saw his one true companion alive and well. He saw his mother and father together again, holding each other. He felt his mother kissing him on the head after he had said his prayers, and the comfort in knowing someone was watching over him. He saw his own birth, and the faces of his parents filled with joy and optimism.
I'm genuinely, I know I'm a Turbo fan. It makes me so happy seeing the little drawings of the Isaac characters smiling. Just because Isaac has literally been a thing with me for my entire fucking life. I've been a fan of it for as long as it's been a thing, and it wasn't until 2020 that any of the characters in it smiled while they weren't in the process of pissing. So it feels good.
Lived in a small house.
It's like when you're sad for a while and you get that little tinge of happiness, and immediately you're like, ooh, that doesn't feel right. But then you're like, wait, no, being happy is a thing that you can do. We should lean into that. But anyway, that's our ridiculously hard Eden token gotten. Proof that it works. All right. Next stream we'll be back on my same regular old bullshit. Thank you everybody for showing up. I will be seeing y'all in the next one.